She's all in there, boys and girls. My broke bull. He's a broke sucker. That was insane. We went from thinking we're gonna become human popsicles to
we almost died.
Me and Belmer's guts are gonna be sick. Just letting you know. Wait, do you think I should shoot him?
Here he is. My broke by 6.
Oh, the steam burned my face. Time to eat some breakfast. I think it's good. Nick's telling a fantasy stories of him and Aaron's successful weekend, huh?
It's real. It's real world.
It was real. This was real?
Me and Belmer and Nick, we're kind of hunting around, we're checking out new spots, and you know, we're going high, we're going low, we're covering different ends of the units, we're trying to explore roads, we're trying to use the base map to figure out which roads are closed, which roads aren't. And I think we saw a spike that first day, and obviously passed because we wanted to keep exploring the unit. And you know what, I really enjoyed learning new country. It's fun, because you might just find a needle in the haystack, you might just find a hidden gem, and I think if you work hard enough you can, but gosh, it seemed like there was roads everywhere, and it made it tough. So
there's like 15, 16 cows over there. No bulls. I don't know if they've completely separated from the herd or if there's a bull still tucked up in that draw. It's hard to say. No bulls yet.
Spike. Good eater.
Nick thought he heard an elk bugle, but I had my hood on, and Belmer heard it too. So no bulls came out with those cows. Where do you think the bugle was there?
I do not know.
Close?
In the woods. Yeah, I don't. It could have been. It could be over there.
Well, me and the Beachmaster, we're gonna set up camp here. Got a nice little flat spot. We got bulls just around the bend. Maybe there'll be a mature bull come out in the morning. I don't know. The mature bulls might be deeper in the forest. Who knows? But anyway, we'll cook some ramens here on the tailgate, and I don't know, set up camp or something. Oh, yep.
Nope.
I felt it.
I don't even know how to set this tin up.
Typical.
That's the first time I've used it. Nice.
Yeah, here's my setup here. Big Agnes ultralight. Nick has a seek outside little teepee thing. And then Belmer has a little Kelty over there. We'll get some dinner going now, and I'll take that one.
Like feeding these. These are freaking $12.
I know, I'll pay back.
What? I only got enough for this weekend.
I'll swap you a Ready Wise.
I got a bunch of Ready Wise. It's in like my garage. Not here. Pass. I thought about it. Let me think about it again.
Hold on, let me think. Okay, got it. Yep. So let's eat Ready Wise.
Okay, there you
go. Me and Belmer's guts are gonna be sick.
Dude.
Just letting you know.
Oh no, really?
Dude.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh man, that's hot now. Oh man.
Having some meals before we kill a bull in the morning. I have a feeling we're gonna find a bull over there.
Before we start eating backstrap.
Worthy of a 190 Hornady A-tip from the new 7 Wizen.
Dude, I want to see your gun
Okay.
after this.
I'll show you.
Here she is. Nice paint job.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. This is all Travis's hardware right here, custom.
Really? Okay, so he's doing all that?
Mm-hmm. Lone Peak, razor tie, 26-inch proof, Mark 5.
I bet you like that. Yeah, that's a nice gun. The short action's nice.
That's a medium.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, because he
Seated them deep.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet, huh? I should hammer a bolt tomorrow.
What?
Yeah. How sweet's that?
Making his own. Just doing it all, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is it? Oh, so does he have a?
Yeah, he makes this, but I haven't seen the system it goes in yet. But.
This is probably supposed to connect to a tripod.
Tripod, yep.
I bet you when that thing's prone, it's a freaking hammer.
Oh, yeah.
How long of a barrel? 20, 22?
26.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, a 26 plus the can?
26 plus the can.
Alright, we are gonna head back up to that glassing point and see if we can get a mature bull or figure out whatever is bugling over there. Got a deer and an elk tag, we got some elk located, so see if we can pick that hillside apart and see if something else moving in. So. Alright, we found those same cows over there. No bull. Same little young bull up top. Maybe Nick and Belmer really didn't hear a bugle. Eric's been struggling to spot anything this morning. I don't think he's got one animal. I spotted everything yesterday. It's okay. I keep looking over there, I think I'm gonna see a bull. It could happen.
Just down that ridge from where they were.
Couple doskies. Who's spotting all the deer now, bud?
Good spot, Brandon.
One day we hiked into those burns, which, you know, we found some burns on base map, and me and Belmer and Nick and I hiked into those. Couldn't find anything. We went to the tippy tops of those burns, and we froze our nuts off. Like, it was so miserable. It was colder than the day you lit that fire with Flint.
It looked really cold that day you guys started your
Dude,
fire.
it sucked.
And it was, you fogged in and
yeah,
stuff.
fogged in and snow rolling in. And the reason I just brought that up now is because just reflecting on this adventure and how hard we worked.
We went about 10 mile, did a 10-mile loop today, and bumped some cows. Saw some deer, and that's about it. No.
Pretty congregated. Just specific areas that they were in.
So tomorrow the plan is we're gonna go in that area, but drive up a little farther so we can explore a little bit more to the north and west. See if we can't find some bulls hunkered up in there somewhere. So that's the plan.
All right, we're headed in for the final day of deer season with an elk tag, and give a heck. It's about 29 degrees. Looks like it's trying to snow up in the timber, but just gonna continue to explore some of this burnt stuff that we were exploring yesterday, and hopefully get eyes on a little bit different country and see if we can't find a buck and bull.
There's a chance.
We're gonna start a fire here because it is cold.
Yes, sir.
ice cold. But it's nice to have a fire. Well, we're just kind of waiting for our fire to die down here. Nick got plenty of snacks in him. It was cold. This fire was, we went from thinking we're gonna become human popsicles to, this feels pretty nice.
We almost died.
We're just gonna head back down the mountain. The fog's rolling in. You can't really see much. Last day of deer season, it's not looking real great. As far as tagging out on a nice buck.
At any rate, you know, Nick's plan was to hunt with us just for a couple days, and he ultimately had to be back to work on Monday, and I was going to give another day and a half and grind it out. And so Nick left, and you know, we stayed a day or so, and then Belmer and I both went home.
Well, we spotted some cows right off the bat. It doesn't look like there's any bulls over there, so we're just gonna keep scanning and looking. I know there's bulls over here, so we just gotta find them.
I went up the first day by myself, and then Belmer met me up there. That's what happened.
That's your second trip,
That's
right?
my second trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I only made 2 trips, actually.
I remember going through the footage, and there's kind of a gap in between, and you're talking about, oh, I saw this
sort out this
bull
road system on base
during
map.
the
We've
evening, and I
never
was like,
been here
well,
before.
there's no fight, there's nothing of it.
It's really crappy phone scope footage because the bull literally like went on this rock cliff, kind of like the Lion King on Pride Rock,
Yeah.
and stood up there and bugled, and that's all I saw of him. And I just remember thinking he's a really funky looking bull.
Just spotted an elk. Pretty sure it was a bull. I got on him quick, and I got my glass on him quick, my spotter on him quick, and he disappeared in the tree, so I never got to look at him. But I'm pretty sure that's where I left that elk last night. So we're gonna weave our way over there, I'm thinking, and see if we can't get on him. Time to get them vitamins. We got a spot where we think he is marked on base map, so we're just gonna kind of skirt around the hill here and see if we can't get into position. Should be about 1.5 miles over there, and we should be on it. So I think these elk are just tucked right here around this corner. I don't know what they are, but we'll find out.
Anyway, we went up into that area the next morning because we're like, we're going to find this bull in there. We went up and spent a day in there and couldn't find him. And it's steep country. We went in there, glass, same thing. More cows. And I'm like, man, I've never went elk hunting and seen so many cows.
Came out. You guys saw some mountain goats, though.
Yeah, we did see some, I think some sheep. Actually.
Were they sheep?
Yeah, sheep.
Yeah.
I think we saw some sheep.
No elk, though.
No
Or
elk.
no bull.
No bull.
Plenty of elk.
Plenty of elk.
No idea where he went. Crazy. I thought he'd be right here somewhere. Out feeding with the others, but oh, maybe he'll come out the next little bit. Well, it's starting to get dark. No bulls tonight. Just cows. Crazy. Next day here, morning of whatever. I don't know. Morning of frustration. How's that? Still no sign of that bull. Fog is rolling in off the top. Now we're not even seeing elk at all. I don't know if they're bedded, just tucked away. I'm about over this spot. I'm gonna go ready to explore something else. Go glass up this one more time and pick up my tent and head out to the other spot. So.
Well, Belmer had to go home and do something for school, so, you know, I had arranged with Peyton and Belmer. Peyton was going to drive up and meet me. So Belmer goes home. We can't find that bull. We check out some other areas. Still can't find any bulls. Peyton comes up, and I'm like, hey, Peyton, we're going to check out a new area. He's like, okay. I'm like, but it's in there a ways.
Tried a new spot this morning and found some elk right off the bat. See if I can get the glass on them before they go over. Cows. Gosh, that's all I can find is cows. I knew
new area, you don't know where you can actually see from or where you can glass, and that's the most frustrating part for me. Even if you check it on base map or Google Earth, it's still pretty tricky. Snack time. We're just more or less trying to sort out this new area. Kind of frustrating because I want to kill an elk so bad. I just want to see an elk, a bull. And I'm just not finding where they're tucked away. But anyway, I was going to go off this finger and down, but there's another hunter paralleling the finger ridge I was going to go down. So out of respect to him, I'm going to go the other way. I'll let him take that area and I'll go back this other way and see if we can spot a bull elk.
Made the commitment all afternoon to come in here and haul the turn around. So gonna head back down the road and see if we can get something just a little bit safer. So we got a couple other options, so we're gonna go try it out.
We just came to a parking lot here. We're trying to get a game plan for the morning, so we're just marking it here on the map of what we're dealing with. So I'm gonna go ahead and place a parking marker here. Here we go. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. At least we got a plan.
Trying a new spot on base map once again. This one requires a bit more hiking, but we're gonna try a different side of the unit and see if we can't turn up a bull finally. Gonna try to get up there first light the best we can and see if we can catch them feeding out of timber, and if not, go home. So here we go. I don't know how hikers do this for fun. This sucks. But this is where I pinpointed on base map to get up high in glass, so wasn't as bad in here as I thought. Here we go. Hardest leg right here. Well, we got up here. Pretty sure there's a bull on the far, far side. Clear over there. There's some cows here in front of us, though.
We're glassing and we finally find a bull. And I'm like trying to size up this bull. It was so far away. Well, I get excited, rack around, and I'm sitting behind the gun and I'm just looking at him. I'm like, man, he is not very big, like at all.
And you kept looking and looking, and I had the camera on him, and we're like, I don't know.
The reason why I wanted to kind of shoot him was, I'm like, man, I got this new 7 WSM in. I got these 198 tips that Travis loaded up for me. Travis got me a custom load. These things are pushing 29.35 out of the muzzle. And I wanted to see how an A-tip would do on an elk. But this elk and how far Peyton and I were in, it was just Peyton and I knew getting down to that bull and getting out of there was going to be rough.
We finally got a raghorn spotted after this many days. Peyton, do you think I should shoot him?
You really seem like you don't want to.
I really don't want to. I don't think.
I'm saying no. If you're not a little bit excited.
I'm not really that excited. I think if I had an army here to pack him out, I'd be like, okay, let's do it. But it's also hard when you haven't seen any bulls.
It's very true.
I do want to break in this 7 WSM too. Yeah, decisions. Decided that bull wasn't big enough. And storm's coming in, and I got plenty of elk meat. Nah, just last day. It's the last day I can hunt, and that would extend my trip, and I can't really do that right now. Got work obligations, so yeah. So we left that one. Hopefully, someone doesn't kill him. He'll be here next year. We're gonna eventually do a loop out of here, but we're gonna go up and around and
maybe just glass a few of these other draws we didn't see, then head back to the truck. So it's gonna be easy on the way out. Spots like this, you find out if you're tough or not, or just how tough you are. He was able to start a fire with flint and steel. I should have filmed that, but I was so dang cold. I didn't, but we got it going. It was pretty awesome. Now we're just waiting for this last log to burn. We'll head out.
Yeah, all of a sudden in the footage, it's us kind of hiking out the one spot, thinking we were done, and then all of a sudden it's you throwing your gun and stuff on your back, like, okay, what's happening?
That's why there's no video footage to kind of, to piece those two segments together, because it was literally headed out of town. I'm like, I'll check one last spot. Boom, found the bull, let's go.
Yeah.
We got about an hour, just over an hour left to light. I found that broke by 6. We got a ways to get to him, but it's gonna be a mad scramble to get to this bull. Here we go.
It's not like we were that quiet running in there.
No.
We were
pretty loud.
breathing heavy, trying to run in there as fast as we can. Rocks are rolling down the hill.
I'm like, there's no way this sucker's gonna still be in here. We sound like a set of draft horses going in here. We can't breathe. We're huffing and puffing. We're falling down. I know I took a pretty good spill. It was pretty loose rock.
I was thinking the whole time, like, it's gonna be so fast. I just hope we get it on footage when the bull does happen to pop out. I was like, but it was almost starting to look like that when we were going up. I'm like recording behind you, and then all of a sudden we both heard it, like a kind of a little faint elk bugle.
He went down.
That was insane. That was not a great scenario or situation. You can't see it, but there's actually some berm behind him. It looks like it's skyline, but there's berm behind him. He's laying dead up there on the side hill, 367 yards. Died instantly. I've never seen him die that quick. 190 Hornady A-tip, but I hit him. You heard it.
It blacked him.
7 WSM. Last day that we could get a bull down. Third one on the year. Pretty awesome. Okay, this is gonna sound really cheesy, but Peyton and I have been doing 75 hard, running clean on eating, exercising twice a day. We do not kill this bull if we're in good shape. We don't get over here in time. Killing on public land, 4 minutes before sunset. We're gonna go get him right now. 1 shot, 1 kill. Hornady 198 tip. Here he is. My broke by 6. It's the only bull I've seen, I don't know, 2 bulls, 1 rag in him in 6 days. Hunting weekends, 3 weekends now. Taking off, bolting up here Friday early, and I came here to kill him with Belmer, and he disappeared and caught back up within the night, spotted him first thing, and said, Peyton, we gotta run over there. Unbelievable. Well, just trying to fuel up a little bit before we pack out. We're gonna try to pack him out in 1 load. Yeah, it's gonna be heavy. We didn't show the cutting up or the packing out because it was horrible. We tried to blitz in and blitz out. We went 14 miles today. 3 miles on the pack out. Super steep downhill, but we got it all out. One load. Crazy, right? There she is. She's all in there, boys and girls. My broke bull. He's a broke sucker. All the restaurants are closed, so. Oh, I got ramen, guys. Chef Erik is gonna make Peyton a mountain house in the hotel. Woo! When you kill something, you want to like eat at a restaurant or something or celebrate, but this is how we're celebrating. It should be delicious. This is what Peyton's eating. All right, Peaches, you want to come stir them out? Here you go, Super.
I'm exhausted.
My ramen?
Super tasty. You know you're just so hungry though. You like burn the fetch out of your mouth. You don't care because you're hungry. Oh, the steam burned my face.
So for this episode, we're going to give away 3 Basemap Pro memberships along with 3 rifle covers. In order to win those, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment on what you liked most, and share it, please. So that's how you win that giveaway. Thanks for listening to P&I. Catch you on the next one.